right, we've got about 5 minutes before we start, or a little less, and we'll go ahead and see if we have any early check-ins for the Kidz Connection Net. If you have a young person with you that's coming in third party, then just give us their name and we'll put it in the remarks on the net logger, and we'll make sure that we give them priority should we have a long list of check-ins. So anyone who'd like to check in, call now.
Net control, please copy. Kilo Echo 8, India, Charlie Sierra, KE8, ICS, Brian, and Wheeling.
This is Radio KYZ at the controls in Wheeling, West Virginia.
All right, we've got KE8 ICS, Brian in West Virginia, and then KA8 YEZ, that's Matt in Wheeling, West Virginia, with Lydia. Lydia, can I call on you here in a few minutes to do the pledge when we get to that?
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Are there any other stations that would like to check in early? Please call now.
Net control, please check in Kilo Delta 4 Whiskey Mike X-ray. Again, in quiet Lodi.
All right, we picked up KD4WMX, that's Ken in quiet Lodi, Virginia. A little community that when my dad was a kid, he just got his driver's license somewhere along in that time frame. He used to go to and get chickens from get eggs from a farmer there and bring them back to his hometown and sell them for gas money. Any other station like to check in, please call.
Net control, please copy Kilo X-ray 8 Delta Romeo Alpha.
All right, we picked up KX8 DRA, David in Rayland, Ohio. Thanks for checking in. Any other station? All right, we got less than a minute to go. With that, before we start, just a couple quick reminders. Again, this is a digital system that's going through a couple different modes, so just be sure when you transmit that you push the button down for a couple seconds and let everything kick in, and then after the last person's transmission, you give it time to kind of drop out so it doesn't freeze up the reflector or anything. And also a reminder, if you'll check out the Ham Radio Zone YouTube channel. We are currently live, but that video will also be available for download, or not download, well, it may be for download, but for viewing later on. Alright, so let me reset and I'll go through the preamble here. Alright, and thanks once again to Matt and Lydia for coming up with this preamble, so we feel honored to use that on the Kidz Connection Net. CQ, this is the Kidz Connection Net here on QSO America, room 43815. Your net control tonight is Adam, N4NT, and I am accompanied by my 10-year-old son, Alex. I'm still working on trying to get him to be the net controller. And we're located in Bristol, Tennessee. All amateurs are welcome to check in, especially young hams and young people who can third-party in with a control operator. When checking in, please give your call phonetically, your name, your location, and if you have a young person with you, priority will be given to the young people. At this time, do we have anyone with any announcements for the net? Okay, and we've had a few early check-ins. We'll go ahead and, at this time, and take any, is there any mobile or time-limited stations that would like to check in? Okay, hearing none, let's see if we can add to the regular check-in list a little bit more before we move on. Any stations that would like to check in, please call now. Okay, like I said, we've got 5 check-ins on our early list. So before we proceed on with comments, I've already checked with Lydia, and she said she would take care of the Pledge of Allegiance. So before Lydia starts the pledge, I'll ask that you remove all hats or head coverings, stand and face an American flag if you have one. Place your right hand over your heart, and current and former military members may render a salute and recite the pledge. Lydia, you may start the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Lydia, and as always, a great job, and we appreciate you doing that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll run through the check-ins that we have right now for comments, and since we've just got 2 young folks and a total of 5 check-ins, we'll just run the list in order, and we'll start. I'll go ahead and start things off. N4NT. I've got my 10-year-old son Alex here with me, so I've. As far as my general comments, just enjoying. That's my text tone on my phone. Enjoying somewhat of a day off. I've got to go in tonight at 10 and work for about 4 hours and do some traffic enforcement. But that's kind of a fun portion of my job. So I'll be doing that after the net. And I'm gonna go ahead and let it reset, and I'll turn it over to Alex. This is N4NT.
Hey, everybody.
excuse me. Yeah, he said, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So I said, well, just say hi to everybody and tell them about your day. And I got at least to hi everybody out. So yeah, we're working on him. He's laughing about it too. But we'll get him warmed up to this radio thing a little more, talking to other folks other than just Dad. All right, up next we have KE8 ICS, Brian in Wheeling, West Virginia. Go ahead, Brian.
Good evening, Adam. Before you know it, it'll be on the radio there, and you'll have to ask him, can I use the radio? And he'll probably say, no, Dad, I'm using it right now. So eventually you'll get to that point there. So that was funny there. When I and you think the world was coming to an end. Wow, I went to Kroger there in the Mount Shawano Kroger, and it was crazy. People in all directions there. It was like a traffic jam. You'd make it turn into the aisles, and you almost run into carts and stuff. It was crazy. So, however, we're supposed to get some snow up here, so I'm guessing everybody's getting prepared for that there. So, other than that, everybody have a great Sunday, and stay safe out there. And 7-3s, everybody. This is KE8 ICS, back to Net Control.
Okay, Brian, thanks for checking in, and appreciate the comments. Up next we have Matt and Lydia, KA8YEZ. Go ahead, Matt or Lydia, whoever wants to go first. Go ahead.
Well, it's usually me. So I was playing with my Barbie camper, but okay. Okay, so I was playing with my Barbie dream camper. I want the Barbie dream house. Audrey has it. I saw it. She only has like one can, same as me. And I have like thousands of girl Barbies, but I don't have 1,000 or 100 or 50. Okay. So I'm gonna make rings and form or find some if they even said what. And then I'm gonna find living dresses and a wedding suit for 10. And then yeah.
Oh, she's got some additional hang.
So, one thing I forgot. Okay, I don't know why. So, I was in sewing lessons today, and then I got to stay away. And I got to touch the bottom of the pool. It's 9 foot, I think. Is that right, Mommy? Okay. Yep, that was right. So, yeah.
Okay, that's all from her. Let's see, I do have, after I trip over a bunch of stuff here of hers on the floor, Matt K8PNG has started up a room. He's called it the QSO Freedom Room, 81292. 81292. Got it going here sometime this week, and him and Audrey want to run a couple nets. Don't know when. They don't have dates or anything yet picked out, but they would. Audrey's just excited to get on the radio and kind of run her own net also, along with helping out with this one. So if they get something going with that, I'll put the word out. Don't forget about the Country Roads Net on Thursday, 8 p.m. on 46488. And I guess that's about it. Supposed to get a bunch of snow. Hopefully you don't get the ice tonight like they're talking about. I got winter weather advisory for tonight and winter storm watch for tomorrow night through Tuesday afternoon for 6 to 8 inches. So take the snow, not the ice. Thanks for picking up that, Adam. Everybody have yourself a good weekend, what's left of it, and good week ahead. And everybody be careful out there. Okay, Wyson.
Okay, Matt and Lydia, thanks for checking in and appreciate the comments. And I've jotted that room number down, 81292, for the other Matt there, PNG, and we'll definitely check that out. I'll add it to my favorites here over on the my wires X that I've got in here, which is actually the node that keeps the local repeater here in Bristol connected to QSO America. So I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, if I add that into the favorites, then when you access the node, I think it makes it easy to find it. I know, at least on my radios, I can when I hit the I don't know what it's called, if it's the directory or what, I see like all the ones that I've got in the favorites on the computer here. So we'll add that in there and keep an eye out for the nets and so forth. All right, let's go now to quiet Lodi, Virginia with KD4WMX. Good evening, Ken.
Well, good evening, everybody on the net. This is KD4WMX. Ken in quiet Lodi, and it is quiet. And not much to report here, just appreciate the pledge of allegiance and Adam running the net. And I think I got that room written down right. I got 81292. I believe that's right. I'll have to watch out for that. But I hope everybody has a good rest of the weekend. And if you get snow, be careful. I don't think they're calling for anything major here, so that's good for us, bad for y'all. With that, I'll say 73, and I'll turn it back to net control. And for NT, this is KD4 WMX clear.
All right, Ken, thanks for checking in and continuing to support the Kidz Net here. And sorry about that. I had something unexpected in the background there. But for those of you monitoring on NetLogger, I put that room number in the instant messenger, the AIM window there. All right, up next we have David, KX8DRA. Good evening, David.
Well, good evening, Adam, and everyone else on the net. Hello, Lydia. Not much happening here today, and I don't know, not much to say. I'm just supporting the net. Hello, everyone. Have a great day. I'm not looking forward to a cold week, but nothing I can do about that, can I? So, have a great week, everyone, despite the weather. 73 Tito's, and I'll just send it back to net control. Thanks, Adam. KX8DRA.
All right, David, thanks for checking in, and good to hear from you tonight. Well, that brings us to the bottom of our check-in list, so we'll open it up once again. Is there any other stations out there that would like to check in? Please call now. Whiskey 7 Alpha Zulu Charlie. All right, we picked up Sean, W7AZC. We'll go ahead and turn it over to you for some comments. Thanks for checking in tonight. How are you this evening? Thanks, Adam. I'm doing good. Let's get ready to go out and do a little work right now, but currently playing on FT8. Saw you the other day or night on FT8, except for I was having technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to chase you down. But other than that, not doing much. Back to Net Control W780. Yeah, I remember seeing you as well, and then you kind of disappeared. So I guess that explains that with the technical difficulty. Didn't get to try to chase you down either, but I did see you on there, and it's good to have you checking in tonight. Thanks for joining in with us. Are there any other stations that would like to check in with us tonight? Please call. Okay, normally at this portion of the net, we ask if any of the young folks that we have would like to say hi or talk to any of the others. We had two tonight. One of them was in the room with me, and he chose SpaghettiOs over the remainder of the net. So that just leaves Lydia. So we'll forgo that portion, and I'll put out another call for anyone that's checked in, have anything additional, or if there's any other check-ins out there, we'll make one last call.
Net Control, copy Kilo Charlie 8 Foxtrot Zulu Hotel.
All right, we picked up KC8 FCH. That's John in Moundsville, West Virginia. John, we'll go ahead and turn it over to you for some comments. Good evening.
Good evening to everybody on the net. Been a nice day. Saturday's been a nice day for us. I got to see a couple friends and do a couple things today, so it was real nice. And for all the kids listening, I am watching a Godzilla movie, and I used to watch them a lot as a kid, so I don't know how popular they are with kids nowadays, but that's what I'm doing. So back to Net Control 7-3.
All right, John, thanks for checking in. And yeah, my older son, he's gotten into like Jurassic Park movies, and then the two little ones, they're 3 and 4, so they watch Paw Patrol and those kind of shows. But then occasionally we'll sit down and pull up YouTube on the big TV in the living room, and they'll watch the duck song, the duck story, and Charlie the Unicorn and stuff. That's kind of what they're into. All right, well, let's since we got one out of that, we'll take another look and make sure. Is there anyone else have anything else or any other check-ins? Please call. All right, sounds like all minds are clear, as they say. I'll just remind everybody to check out the Kidz Connection Facebook page. That's Kids with a Z. To see the date and time of the next net. We've been doing pretty good about having one each week, and occasionally we may not have a net controller, so we'll keep you up to date there. Also check out the QSO America Facebook page. They have multiple nets in this room, some in the morning, some most at night, and there's a good way to get those. I won't go through the whole list here in the 3-minute timer. And and also the Tri-Cities Mountain Empire Fusion Net on Tuesday nights right here in QSO America at 9:30 Eastern. And I think Matt mentioned the Country Roads Net over in the West Virginia link room on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. With that, this is N4NT. Alex has left the room. My name is Adam. At the controls, turning the QSO America room and all connected links and nodes back to regular amateur use. 7-3 and good night.